Hello, everyone. I'm happy to share with you that we have published the 2019 Multi-Country Payroll Annual Report, in which we examine the market characteristics, the various trends impacting the market, and the market landscape itself. As you may already know, the multi-country payroll market has enjoyed a great run of growth in the past few years. In fact, it's one of the fastest growing markets in the HR services space. We expect that growth to continue for at least a few years more, since the market is relatively still, underpenetrated, and more enterprises are waking up to the need for a multi-country payroll solution that can provide visibility, control, prevent leakages, and help report on payroll in a global context. So there are various development or themes that we see in the market today across its constituents. Predominantly, we can classify them into three buckets. The buyer requirements, unification of the services ecosystem, and the service provider initiatives to tackle these. Now, on the buyer side, we see that the need for compliance and security is now the biggest concern, in addition to technology access and sheer complexity of multi country payroll. This is not surprising given the slew of new regulations that have come into play, both around data and privacy, like GDPR, and around payroll and taxation itself. The second key thing to note is that we are witnessing a unification in many ways of payroll and other HR services. So this, in some ways, is due to the buyer requirements and changes there. In other ways, it's due to the need to provide a uniform employee experience. So there are various components to this unification. From a geography perspective, we are seeing increasing centralization of payroll in enterprises. And additionally, payroll is more tightly integrated with other HR systems and services. Finally, both ancillary services and adjacent solutions such as wellness and benefits are now being brought under the same umbrella. So you'll see many situations in which things like financial wellness apps integrate tightly or are embedded as part of the payroll solution itself. And all of these, of course, contribute to the overall employee experience as well. So how are service providers reacting to these challenges? So first, they seem to be expanding geographic coverage in terms of solution delivery. So this will not only help them provide increased self coverage, but also ensure tighter control over regulation, compliance, and last mile activities. The second aspect is adoption of automation and analytics. While automation is useful in pockets such as pre and post validation, reconciliation, and so on and so forth, increased predictive analytics and advanced analytics can really act as a differentiator in the market. Finally, in reaction to the expanding scope of what we call payroll, service providers are also adding processes to their coverage and bringing in add-on tools such as wellness and benefits. So for more details, including key trends and the future direction of the market, please download and read the report.